I decided I like them so much that I'm going to do another non-tarot cardery self-development reading. So here we go. I think I want to start with my ocean deck. In fact, I don't know. I rewatched that video and I was like, it's so good. So anyway, even if it's like just me and one other person, we vibing, y'all. Probably girl. We vibing, girls. So here we go. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Surrounded by prosperity. It says, your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. Or we could just be basic about it and be like, money, which is fine. But I actually really like that because, again, back to affirmations, just telling yourself like, oh, I'm going to be rich. But telling yourself, ooh, I recognize all the places where abundance in whatever form is showing up in my life. Oh, what a powerful tool that is for shifting our internal paradigm and perspective about abundance. Let's see. This one is, I get this card all the time. I don't know if you can see it. It's resilience. There is no need to rush or push. This is a time to take things as they come. You have the determination and patience to handle what is happening. Thanks, card. So now we know, I guess, that we have resilience. Thank you so much. I'm going to do my love deck next. This is great. Here we go. And I hope everybody have like an amazing day today. Honestly, I got like a bunch of work done, and I talked to my girl. She's my therapist, and she's basically like, yeah, do you still need more therapy? And I was like, yeah. So I'm not ready to, I hate change. She asked me what I thought I needed to do next. I didn't have an answer. Ooh, harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. I want to emphasize the balance. Balanced connection. Not we have to give ourselves away connection. Not we are empty inside connection. Balanced connection. Evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. I don't know that I feel comfortable saying that everyone's path is to love. Like I feel like everyone has to kind of like determine their own path. I do like the idea of determining our path to connection. So for if for you that means love, then that's, fantastic. Okay. Gonna do my Oprah Soul Challenge deck. It's not actually Oprah. I just mentally group it there. Let's see what's up. No. See, that's the problem with this deck. Ugh, I'll read it. But seriously. The secret of... I disagree. I disagree with Socrates. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. Socrates. I don't like that paradigm that it's less. I like the paradigm that it's accepting and acknowledging, really opening your eyes to seeing where that is already existing in your world. Like Socrates. That's such a... I hate that kind of like... I'm not personally vibing with that aesthetic, you have to suffer and give up the joys of the world somehow. I just... This is this deck for me. I pull cards and I'm like, I disagree. Okay, except for this one. Great things are done by a series of small things brought together. I agree with you, Vincent Van Gogh. That's accurate. Wonderful. But Socrates, I'm not feeling you, man. Okay. I'm going to do an animal card from my Skunk Know Your Worth animal deck that I mentioned last video. Okay. Monkey ingenuity. This situation calls for adaptability and innovation. I have feelings about this. The reason I have feelings about this is because I have learned over the years that I'm not really like a clever person. I'm not really, I'm above average in intelligence, but I'm not really clever. I'm not quick. I'm not innovative. At least in my experience. So I appreciate this card, and I certainly, would love to embody those attributes. But I don't know if that's accurate. But you know what? I've got to, like, if I'm telling y'all to do a thing, I got to do a thing too. So maybe I need to look at where I'm being adaptable and innovating. Cocktail hour with Imba. That was innovative. It was minor. It was basic, but I'll take it. That's fine. Okay, horse. Freedom. You always have a choice. I love that. It's true, we do. Okay. Let's do crystal deck. Last time I got, on this one, black tourmaline, which is such a super amazing card. Protect your energy, protect your light. Ooh, this one's lepidolite. Oh, you can't see it. And it says enter, guys, why are you like this? It says enter your chill zone. I feel like I learned that it means something else. That said, I have 2 examples of this particular, I don't know, rock, mineral, whatever. So it's got like pieces of mica in it. Oh, you can't see it. It's like purpley. There we go. And then here's a piece that's less, I don't know, in its natural state. It's been tumbled. I want to say it was something about like insight, but I don't remember. But it's so pretty. That the like tone of it, soothes my soul. Okay. Amazonite. Speak from the heart. So obviously I feel like this is a card really for people who feel safe, because if you don't feel safe, speaking from the heart is not your best option. So hopefully if you feel like you're in that place of you can speak your heart, that means that you are no longer in a problematic situation. All right, here's my other crystal deck. Let's see what's going on here. Thank you guys for taking this journey with me. It's all an experiment, and I'm enjoying myself. Ooh, okay. Lemurian quartz. Practice patience. Oh, you can't see it. It's fine. Sometimes I'm not patient, but sometimes I can wait. Once I know exactly what I want, I can wait. Why settle for less when you can have the fullness of what you want? And followed up by another quartz, clear quartz, get crystal clear. Which, honestly is like what we're doing right now. So check us out. Getting crystal clear. Okay. So back to my basic B, 52 something something for like wisdom and whatever. Okay. I'm going to shuffle this. All right. Hold wants lightly. What do you want right now? Some wants are good, and those desires are worth pursuing. The art is to go after them with enthusiasm, discipline, and skill without getting all caught up about them, and to enjoy life's pleasures without getting attached to them. So, I feel like Buddhists they're really focused on attachment. And so this card is basically saying like, hey, know what you want, go for it. But like, don't disengage from outcomes. The card from the last reading. But I like this because it doesn't say don't want things. Don't have desires, don't have dreams. Just don't hold on so tight that you can't live your life. All right. I'm going to do my next animal deck. Here we go. Ooh. This one again, I'm not reading it. Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. Honestly, I like this because, you know, we do get in this space of like, oh, I don't have enough time. You know, I got to be faster. I got to accomplish things. I got to produce. I got to accomplish goals. Be goal oriented, which is, I mean, you know, there's a season. There's always a season for this stuff. But if you are trying to move forward in your life and you want it to be sustainable, these like small, slow, steady steps are really quite honestly the ones that are going to be sustainable. So don't feel like you need to transform yourself overnight, you know? You take a step, you take another step, you take another step. And I really do love that change is less about drastic transformation and more about moving incrementally towards the thing you're desiring to do or be. So, you know, if you're doing it, you know, I hate to say this, but if you're doing it right, you don't really, there's no point at which you go, oh, this is the before and the after, you know, because it's been this incremental change as you move forward. Like, it's an incredibly powerful thing. And the more you do that, the more likely it is to be undone. So, slow and steady wins the race. All right. Brown Bear Spirit, take time out. Luckily, it's a weekend, so we about that life. I'm going to take my son tomorrow to hang out with some bunnies, baby rabbits. I have a friend that does animal rescue, and she sent me a picture of our, you know, it's her boyfriend, but it's our, you know, he's my friend. And he was cuddling like baby bunnies, and I was like, he is canceled. He didn't tell me y'all had baby bunnies. My favorite thing also is that this particular person showed up to one of my birthday parties with a baby possum. That is, girl, I super applaud that. She just, you know, she's got love for everybody, like all the animals. She's not really sentimental about it though. She just feels like it's something that needs to be done. But anyway, so we're gonna roll up on those bunnies because that sounds like an amazing day. We're gonna do that. Okay. To restore vitality, to ensure longevity, to engage in the nurturing, helpful practices your mind, body, and spirit are craving. Use this card as your guide. Yeah. I mean, not everybody is heart-centered, but, you know, if you are, that's like a good card for you. And then back to my moon deck, Split Out. I love this deck so much. You can't tell nothing from the front. The other one, you can kind of tell like what card you're going to end up with. I mean, maybe if you've been using them a long time, you'll know, but I haven't, so. Let's see. This one is Waxing Quarter Decisive Action. Clarity, caution. The pieces are coming together, and with them, the pressure to make a decision. Reflect on how your intentions have begun manifesting. Evaluate, reevaluate, and act from a place of confidence. I'm expecting my ex to show up. And I think that card's about that. And that's fine. I still haven't... I've tried to like imagine like how it might go. And quite frankly, I'm not sure. So, like I want to be able to make a decision about it ahead of time and just like implement whatever it is. And I can't seem to get a handle on it. So we'll see. I might be wrong. He might not show up, but I got that feeling. So anyway. This one is, it's not Rossini, it's Rasuli. So I learned that. X marks the spot. See the love in disguise. I mean, I do feel like we are surrounded by so much love, and we get very hung up on specific outcomes. And when we can take a step back and recognize, that there is love in our life, and it's abundant. It's everywhere. We're a person who's loved and accepted. Now, I will say I did not always feel that way at all. I used to feel like, ooh, I can handle being one-on-one with a person or being in a big group, but I can't be in like groups of 4 or 5. I didn't know how to relate to people exactly. It was just very awkward, and I didn't mean to. And then my son was born, and I had to get that together because I wanted people to relate to him really well. So I got a real crash course on how to establish connections with people. But, there's a lot more support than I really recognized. I'm so glad that I'm, maybe I don't see all of it, but I see a lot of it, and I'm very happy about that. Okay, so this will be the last card. No, I don't like that. No, I don't like that. This deck might be just not the right deck. Ooh, okay, here we go. Towering magnificence. Often we're so focused on other people and what they're doing, how awesome they are. We don't look at ourselves. We don't really recognize. One of my favorite things about my therapist, we were talking about it today, is she reflects back to me the ways in which I've grown. And I have a friend who I just posted something on Facebook, something super basic about oh man, I went on this walk and it was 4.2 miles. I wanted to see how far it was to walk to and from my job. I was kind of curious about that. And he said something to the effect of, oh my gosh, I remember when a mile was a big deal to you. And, it kind of took me back, holy moly, that's true. I did think a mile was a big deal and that I wouldn't be able to do that. Or it was an accomplishment to make a mile. So having people in your life who can really reflect back your accomplishments and your growth and your progress, super important. I don't think I've explicitly said this in a video yet, but highly recommend therapy. 10 out of 10, everyone should do it. And it does require hooking up with the right person. I ended up finding, it was an intern program for a local college for people that are getting a therapy degree. And so they worked with me on price and stuff like that. So it's been sustainable over a really long time. And so I'm very grateful for that. So if that's a possibility at all, I super, super recommend it. Anyway, hope you're having a great night, and I will see you next time.